Good evening. Here is the world news from BGI TV, Babagagede Imo TV. I am yours faithfully, Moribe Rebila Lawal. First are the major headlines for the world news. Shehu Sani reacts as NYSCDG warns core members against criticizing government on social media. Northern leaders caution Soyinka on Omishore APC. I am ready to go to court to reveal Bola Ige's killers, Wale Soyinka. Governments either meet us or we turn here to abattoir. Kaduna train attack terrorists threatening. Al bandit lied to have released Ali Hassan due to Ramadan after collecting a huge sum of money. Police gave details of how two armed robbers, aged 18 and 20, bought pistol for 160,000 naira. Gunmen attack Plateau IDP rebuilding houses, killed 2. DPP indict NURTW chieftain Kunle Poli. And to foreign story. Nigerian student dies after eating cannabis sweets in UK. And finally sports. Barcelona star Aziza Oshoala loses Super Falcons captaincy role as Nigeria faced Canada. Now the news in detail. The former senator representing Kaduna Central Senatorial District, Senator Shehu Sani, has taken to his verified Twitter page to react after the Director General of the National Youth Service Corps, NYSC, Major General Shoaibu Ibrahim, warns corps members against criticizing government on social media. Recall that the Director General of the NYSC National Youth Service Corps, Major General Shoaibu Ibrahim, has issued a warning to corps members against criticizing government policies on social media. The DG issued this warning yesterday, being Wednesday, at the opening of the senior staff quarters at the NYSC Permanent Orientation Camp in Kariapoko, Ondo State. While reacting to this, the former lawmaker condemns a statement by the DG. According to Shehu Sani, he said the DG telling this to corps members was a scrap. In his tweet, the former lawmaker wrote below, telling youth corps members not to criticize the government on social media is scrap. Rich stakeholders in the politics of the North-East geopolitical zone on Thursday reacted to the spate of criticism and outright falsehood against the National Secretary of the All Progressive Congress, APC, Senator Iola Omishore, saying it was in bad faith. The leaders described Omishore as a man of profound moral rectitude. The leaders in the statement in Damaturu, capital of Yobe State, said influential Yoruba leaders should rise in condemnation of the uncomplimentary remarks on Omishore, crude propaganda, and the obviously desperate moves to please his paymaster, a former South governor, and a major donor to the Nobel Laureates Nobel organization that twisted the minds of many young Nigerians, most of whom are now adult, regretting towing the path of Professor Soyinka in their teenage years. The current posturing of Professor Wale Soyinka is totally in bad taste and drips with malice. He is attacking Omishore on account of the inability of his benefactor to hijack the national leadership of the party, which he fears will deny the former South governor the opportunity to become the presidential candidate of the party without any positive track record of performance in governance. Nobel laureate Wale Soyinka on Thursday expressed willingness to be involved in legal proceedings to unravel the killers of the former Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, Chief Bola Ige. Soyinka on Saturday in a statement said the resumption of an investigation into Ige's murder was already a hamstrung and this robbed of credibility with the emergence of a prime suspect in the case as the National Secretary of the ruling All Progressive Congress. A former Deputy Governor of Osun State, Chief Iola Omishore, emerged the party's National Secretary at the 2022 National Convention of the APC, held from March 26 to 27, where 77 national officers emerged. The terrorists that attacked the Abuja-Kaduna bound train are threatening to kill those in their captivity unless the government meets them. In a video, they said government should hasten to meet us before we turn this place into an abattoir because killing these people is nothing to us. It's not about money. We can't do this for money. The government knows what we want. Already, they have released the managing director of the Bank of Agriculture, BOA, Alwan Ali Hassan. About a week after gunmen believed to be bandits attacked the Abuja-Kaduna train, killing and abducting several persons in the process, the Silent released a video claiming responsibility for the attack. According to Daily Trust, the evil men claim that they don't need money, but the government knows what they want. The managing director of the Bank of Agriculture, Alwan Ali Hassan, who was one of the victims of the attack, was present in the video. Bandits claim that they released him due to the holy month of Ramadan and his old age. The MD even spoke in the video clip and confirmed the statement made by the terrorists, revealing that he left many other victims in their custody. One of the terrorists further said that the government shouldn't try to investigate them or else they will kill the other abductees. Ali Hassan and his abductors are in the video going viral on social media. Another story, two young men who were said to be members of the robbery gang have been arrested by the operatives of the Delta State Police Command during a raid on their hideout of the robbery gang while other members of the gang fled, on citing the policemen. The command announced on Thursday, April 7th. In fact, the police operatives disclosed that a Barrel pistol recovered from the two men was bought by them from a man whose identity is currently unknown for the sum of 160,000 naira, which they disclosed in the course of interrogation. The names of the two armed robbers were given as Solomon Awa Obaize, age 18 years, and Ogeneyamo Awa, age 20 years, and they were arrested by men of the Ozoro Division of the State Command and vigilante members at the hideout along Ole Road, Ozoro in Delta State. To another tragic event in Plateau State, gunmen have killed two internally displaced persons in Barkilagi, local government area of Plateau State. It was gathered that the victims who were earlier displaced in previous attacks in Ratis village of the LGA have returned to the community to rebuild their destroyed homes when they were attacked by the gunmen. National President of Veteran Youth Mothers Association, Deliob Mautri, confirmed the killings to the Punch in Jos on Thursday. According to him, 3 other persons were also injured during the attack. To another story coming from Lagos State, the Directorate of Public Prosecution, DPP, has indicted the Lagos Island Branch B chairman of the National Union of Road Transport Workers, NURTW, Aziz Lawal, aka Kunle Poli, who was charged for murder even though the court granted him bail for the alleged offense. PM Express report that Kunle Poli was charged along with one Adekobi Wahab, 38, for conspiracy and murder, then remanded in custody, and the matter was referred to the DPP for advice. The Chief Magistrate Linda Balogun of the Yaba Magistrate Court said on Monday that the Lagos State Directorate of Public Prosecution, DPP, advised that a prima facie case had been established against the defendants. Magistrate Balogun stated that Lawal, 48, is to be tried for accessory after the fact that to murder while Wahab will face trial for membership of an unlawful society. She also added that the DPP advised that 3 other defendants, whose names were mentioned in the advice, though they were charged separately from the 2 defendants, should be discharged. From that story, we'll go straight to a foreign story. A Nigerian-born student identified as Damilola Grace Olakomi has died after she was said to have consumed cannabis sweets in the United Kingdom. The University of Hertfordshire Business Law undergraduate 23 was said to have bought the gummies via a messaging app on her phone, and they were delivered to her home. Olakomi and a 21-year-old friend immediately fell ill at their home in South Park Drive, Ilford, at 11:30 p.m. on March 29th. According to Evening Standard, the pair ate the sweets that came in packaging branded Thrill Peachy OS. Olakomi was taken by air ambulance to Queen's Hospital, Bradford, in critical condition. It was gathered that doctors later discharged Olakomi's friend, who happens to be a student from the United States visiting the UK. Finally, sports story. Barcelona Femi star Aziza Oshoala has been stripped off the Super Falcons captaincy, according to reports. Oshoala has been the captain since 2019, following the FIFA Women's World Cup. The ex-Liverpool lady star took over the captain band after Desire Oparanozie was removed as captain. That was the world news from DGI TV. Before we go, a quick recap of the headlines once again. Shehu Sani reacts as NYCDG warns core members against criticizing government on social media. Northern leaders caution Shoyinka on Omishore APC. and ready to go to court to reveal Bola Ige's killers, Wale Soyinka. Government either meet us or return here to ABATT01R. Kaduna train attack terrorists threaten. Our bandit lied to have released Ali Hassan due to Ramadan after collecting a huge sum of money. Police give details of how two armed robbers aged 18 and 20 bought pistol for 160,000 naira. Gunmen attack like two IDP rebuilding houses, killed 2. We also brought to you DPP indict NURTW chieftain Kunle Poli. And to foreign story, Nigerian student dies after eating cannabis sweet in UK. And finally, Barcelona star Aziza Tushola loses Super Falcons captaincy role as Nigeria face Canada. That was the world news. Thank you for watching and thank you for being part of BGI TV crew. For more updates on YouTube, ABATT01R TV, kindly subscribe and click on the notification bell. Select option all to access our broadcast. On Facebook, Gbagede Imo with Alawiye Adebayo. Please like and follow the page for you to enjoy all of our broadcasts. On Instagram, Gbagede Imo_22. For advert placement of your goods and services, coverage of events and function, the phone number streaming on your screen is the direct line to call for advert placement strictly. Thank you for watching. Once again, I am Morire Rabila Lawal. Ramadan Mubarak to all Muslim faithfuls all around the world. Thank you.